Well, a very good evening and welcome to the program. Tonight we will be speaking to Health Cabinet Secretary Wafula Nakhumicha. Now the crisis at Afya House threatens to get out of hand, and the doctors who were still holding on say they are joining their colleagues tomorrow. Now they hope that this will be addressed before then, and tonight we'll be putting all the important questions to the CS. And stick around for that conversation coming in about 20 minutes at KTN News KE. The hashtag, as always, is News Hour. Please join the conversation online and keep pushing the questions we'll be asking them. Let's get the show on the road. Tonight we have Polycarp Omondi on sign language. And we begin tonight with a story from the court where Busia Senator Sen Omtatah is among the petitioners who have moved to court to stop the implementation of the Affordable Housing Act of 2023, just a day after it was signed into law. Now, Senator argues that there is no clear legal framework to connect or collect the levies from those in the informal sector. Now, petitioners include Nakuru-based surgeon Magare Gikenye, they are now seeking a conservatory order barring the government from collecting the levies. Emmanuel To begins our broadcast tonight.
Hours after President William Ruto signed the Affordable Housing Bill into law, Busia Senator Sen Omtatah, alongside 9 others in 2 separate petitions, are now opening a new battlefront with President William Ruto's Affordable Housing Act 2023.
You cannot take my money to build a house for another person. If the fund has to survive, let it be voluntary. And this is a Ponzi scheme to steal from Kenyans and to steal land. It's totally unconstitutional.
The senator, alongside Blair Ngima, Benson Odiwuor and Karanja Matindi, argue that MPs failed to explain how the government will tax those who are not in the formal employment and that the act remains discriminatory.
Are you going to install cameras on the motorbikes to monitor how many people are being carried and so that they can report to the NIL like you do stamps in a factory? So it's practically impossible. Will they be paying the 3%? Which the employer and the employee pay in this particular case, which is 1.5. Or will they just be paying 1.5?
During a radio interview with Standard Group Spice FM, the Permanent Secretary for Housing, Charles Hinga, said the nitty-gritties of the collections will be done by the taxman.
KRA has made several attempts to, to try and even deal with issues like a turnover tax.
Yeah.
The responsibility of collection
is with KRA.
The petitioners further argue that the act is in violation of the use of public land, where they said affordable housing units are built on public land and then allocated to private individuals without the involvement of the National Land Commission.
How will you, as an individual, buy a house built by public funds on public land? And then the private developer takes the money.
The commission has been given powers to allocate land, to groups that have been disadvantaged, to ameliorate their position.
5 other petitioners, led by a Nakuru-based surgeon Magare Gikenye, have also sought similar orders. They opine that the act is essentially trying to introduce communist ideas. The government maintains that the law is a silver bullet to the housing problem in the country, as well as create jobs. The government has so far collected 32 billion shillings from the affordable housing program.
The balance as of last night is 29 billion, 473,380,645 and 40 cents. Okay? That is the balance. So the money is still there.
As of 19th.
As of, of 19th.
What have you done with the 2B?
We have projects that are ongoing.
Emmanuel To, KTN News, Nairobi.
And still on that story, Azimio leaders have vowed to go back to Kenyans to seek a way forward following